What does a gyroscope do in an RC helicopter? Imagine flying a tiny helicopter and feeling like it's fighting to stay steady in your hands. That's where a gyroscope comes into play, helping keep things smooth and controlled. A gyroscope in an RC helicopter mainly helps manage the tail by sensing how much it's turning left or right. It detects any unwanted spinning around the vertical or yaw axis, which is the line that runs straight up and down through the helicopter. When the helicopter starts to spin or drift, the gyroscope notices this movement almost instantly. It then sends signals to the tail rotor to make quick adjustments, counteracting the spin. This keeps the helicopter's nose pointed in the right direction and prevents the tail from swinging wildly. The yaw axis is the vertical line around which the helicopter rotates left or right. Without a gyroscope, the tail would be very hard to control because the torque from the main rotor naturally causes the helicopter to spin in the opposite direction. The gyroscope acts like a sensor and a controller combined. It detects any rotation or yaw movement and tells the tail rotor servo to change its pitch, stopping or slowing down the unwanted spin. There are two main types of gyroscopes used in RC helicopters. The first is the rate mode gyro. It works like a shock absorber, sensing sudden tail movements and dampening them. It reduces tail wobble or jerks but doesn't hold the tail in a fixed position. Over time, the helicopter's nose might drift a little if wind or pilot commands push it. The second type is called the heading hold or headlock gyro. This one keeps the helicopter's nose pointed in one direction regardless of external forces. Even if the helicopter drifts sideways or is pushed by the wind, the gyro continually adjusts the tail rotor to maintain the original heading. This makes flying more precise and allows for more advanced maneuvers. Modern gyroscopes in RC helicopters are often electronic sensors called accelerometers or MEMS sensors. These tiny devices detect rotational acceleration electronically, providing faster and more accurate responses than traditional mechanical gyroscopes. This improvement makes the helicopter more stable and easier to control during hovering and flight. For RC helicopter pilots, the gyro simplifies flying by automatically stabilizing the tail. This means less effort on your part to keep the helicopter steady, especially during hovering. It allows you to focus more on controlling the overall movement and position of the helicopter rather than constantly correcting the tail. In short, the gyroscope in an RC helicopter is a vital part of its stability system. It detects when the helicopter starts to spin around the yaw axis and automatically adjusts the tail rotor to keep everything steady. This makes hovering easier, improves control, and helps you enjoy flying your RC helicopter more confidently.